are loving this series, and quite frankly, I am too. We're checking out more tacky and trashy weddings. Those are not my words, okay? Those are the words of wedding guests. So we can be the judge. We might not find them tacky, you know? But grab your beverage of choice. You know what time it is. It's hydration station. Water in my cup. Let me know what's in yours. Ooh! Swift. Cheers. Nice and cold. Just like my soul. I'm just kidding. My ex-husband's mother wanted cake really badly, so she went ahead and made the first cut into our wedding cake. It's been 14 years since it happened, but this still pisses me off, even though I'm divorced from the dude. Yeah, I'd hold that grudge till the day I part from this earth. I truly would. What do you mean? You don't get to just cut my wedding cake and be like, oh, well, I really just wanted a piece of cake. Too bad. Like, too bad. So sad. Boo-hoo. You can wait. You will get a piece of cake. I would be furious. That's like annoying. It's unnecessary and annoying. That's all. The groom's dad was belligerent at the end of the night and ended up pushing a bridesmaid. The groom defended his dad. Oh! Meanwhile, the bride was throwing up in the bathroom all night. The bridesmaid ended up leaving afterward, and the next day when she explained to the bride what had happened, and multiple eyewitnesses confirmed that they saw him push her, the bride took the side of the groom and his dad. Terrible. None of her bridesmaids speak to her anymore, and she's never apologized for what happened. Listen, I understand. It's family at this point. You're just trying to defend the family, and you're trying to defend your groom's father, which is not your father-in-law. However, to defend someone who was so blatantly in the wrong and disrespected one of your good friends, no, that doesn't fly with me. That's not a good friend. I would be damned if I was in that situation and I did not defend my friend and have my father-in-law take accountability and apologize. You're lucky that that's the only thing that's happening, is that she left that situation. You can't put your hands on people. Ew. I hate that. I hate that so much. At our rehearsal dinner, my husband's divorced parents, who were not even on the greatest of terms, decided to have it out with each other in the middle of the best man's speech. And I mean, they were shouting at each other. Really kicked off the festivities in the most dramatic of ways. I would be mortified. My parents are divorced, and obviously they will, well, hopefully, knock on wood, they will both be at my wedding. I say that so dramatically, like, well, you never know in life, okay? You don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm just saying, by the time I get married, I hope my mom and dad, I don't mean to make this so serious, y'all, what the hell? Anyways, my parents are divorced, and I would be mortified if they showed up on my wedding day and then started screaming at each other during a speech. No, no, no. I have to talk to them beforehand. I'm gonna be like, yo, I did a YouTube video and I read the story and I can't have that happening. Okay? It was a whole tacky wedding I went to as a kid. Some cousin on my mom's side. First, the bride and groom. The bride was the groom's brother. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, bride was the groom's. I love you, we're married. Groom's brother's ex-fiance. So the bride was engaged to the groom's brother before. Got it. Wow, that's weird. That's awkward. Second, the invitations were done in Microsoft Paint. Classic. Finally, we never received a thank you card for our gift. Oh, those are some tacky things, actually. However, let's pretend we were said groom or bride and our current fiance. Well, are you even dating your brother's ex? Like, let's be real. Are you dating your sibling's ex? Not even engaged. Why are you dating them? Like, you were once engaged to my sibling. Why would I date that person? That seems a little inappropriate and a little inconsiderate, right? The 6 months pregnant 16-year-old bride chomped on a big mouthful of chewing gum all the way down the aisle and during the vows. Ugh. Maybe she forgot to spit it out, and then when she started walking down the aisle, it's like, what do you do? Where do I put it? It's already in my mouth. However, I wouldn't be chomping down if I realized I had gum in my mouth. I'd probably swallow it, even though they tell you you're not supposed to do that. Or like just tuck it at the back. For now, I don't know, you're 16 years old. I'm sure that wedding is so overwhelming. You're pregnant, 6 months pregnant. You're 16, you're a child. You're getting married. I think chewing gum is the least of your concerns, honestly. Let's be real. When my cousin got married to his pregnant girlfriend, her father carried a shotgun when he walked her down the aisle. Okay. Okay. Seems very unnecessary, in my opinion. Is there more details where this was a necessary thing to do? Or just casually? Because I wouldn't want that at my wedding necessarily. You know what I mean? But I feel like there's, like, why? There's gotta be a reason, right? There's more to the story. Was he threatened by something? I don't know. Maybe this is more, is this casual? Like, obviously, I live over here in Canada, and you guys know the laws are very different in terms of that. So is this something that's normalized in other places? Maybe it is. And they're like, yeah, everyone brings theirs at weddings. I just feel like to walk down the aisle, I don't know if we have to have it on us kind of thing during the walk down the aisle. Unfortunately, this happened at my own wedding. Oh, spilling the tea on your own wedding day. But my husband's family didn't like the selection of fancy champagne from the Italian restaurant we dined at for the reception. So they went to the liquor store across the street and bought bottles of vodka, then, oh my God, then filled up their water bottles and left them on the table to drink. Yo, this is what I did in high school, like for parties. Trying to be sneaky doesn't work when you're using a neon pink hydro flask. This is me in grade 10. Sister-in-law then gave a speech about how her brother abandoned her for me, and my mother-in-law announced that she was only there for her son, not me. Finally, sister-in-law picked off her fake nails and threw half of them on the grass, under the chair, and half on the dinner plate. Also, this was a very expensive Italian restaurant that I paid for out of my own pocket. So they wouldn't have even paid for their champagne. Definitely was a mood damper. Like, come on. You need vodka that bad? To top it off, you're not even paying for the champagne or for the meal, so what's it to you? It's free. It's free alcohol and free food. Who's gonna complain about that? But you need vodka that bad? I'm getting some red flags here. I'm getting some red flags in these relationships. They don't sound too loving and supportive. Seems a little toxic to me over here. I'm really sorry that this is your own wedding, because that sounds like it sucks. Well, it was just, well, no, there's no bright side to this. The bride and groom weren't actually very interested in each other. Well, let's spend the rest of our lives together then. He was very wealthy and she needed financial stability. It didn't matter from who. He needed emotional stability afforded by marriage. It didn't matter from who. She was, maybe still is, having an affair with someone else. He knew and didn't care. They got married anyway, and it was awkward because only the friends of the couple knew what was actually going down. Here's the kicker. The bride specifically requested that the DJ play Panic at the Disco's I Write Sins, Not Tragedies. Why? Why even go through with it? That would that boggles my mind. You're having an affair. He knows. He doesn't care. The vibes are off. Y'all really... You know, I've seen couples like that in my time, and it's like, do you guys even like each other? Like, genuinely asking. Is there love here? Is there love here? Be so for real. And then to get married? For what? For what? You can't even stay loyal to them when you're just dating. Why would you get married? US reality show style interview for their wedding video. Comments included, yeah, we partied hard, lived hard, played hard. So cringe. Okay, maybe this is a biased opinion, but that is not the word I meant to use. Maybe this isn't a popular, maybe this is a, what am I trying to say? Maybe this is not a popular opinion, but I kind of vibe with this. I'm not even kidding. I kind of think it's funny and it's clever. What do you mean? How funny? It's like where you do, you know, if you've seen reality shows, they always have those confessional interviews. I think that's hilarious to pull aside some wedding guests, because people make videos like, oh, wish the newlyweds something, send a nice message. I'm doing that tomorrow at the wedding. They're having that at the wedding I'm standing in tomorrow, where we all say like our wishes, and they're gonna compile a video together. How cool would it be to make it like a reality show? I actually love that. The editing could be phenomenal. So funny. I guarantee you would love to look back at that one day. I don't know, that's just my opinion. I actually like this a lot. Some people would probably say it's tacky, but this one, I would do it. I really would. But let me know what you guys think on that. You're probably sitting there in the comments being like, Josh, no, don't do it. A wedding for rich French people where we didn't know anyone, and despite costing a major coin, there were 2 tiers of invitees. Huh? Those who got orange juice and peanuts for snack food, and those who got the real stuff like champagne and finger sandwiches. Excuse me? The cocktail party was literally on 2 sides of a courtyard, and people who didn't get the champagne had to stay on one side. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm 1000% leaving. There's no way. What do you mean? Tiers of, oh, you're not as important to us, that not everyone there is equal? That's insane to me. No. This not equal behavior and treatment, that's weird. This is 2024, that's weird. Peanuts and orange juice? No thanks. Especially because I know you're spending major coin, like it said. All weddings they're expensive. Even if you're not standing in them, just giving a gift as a guest is pricey. Especially when you're standing in it though. They add up, they're pricey, man. Worked in a hotel in New York that pretty much did everything they could within reason to accommodate any requests. Some were fine and normal, but some were bizarre. Tackiest one I witnessed was where 2 doorways on opposite sides of the room were covered over with flimsy paper. And then the bride burst through one and the groom through the other. And they ran to each other and embraced in the middle of the dance floor with Arms Wide Open by Creed. Which I'm sure is about having a kid, but whatever. And everyone was clapping and whooping while I stood there as a 19-year-old British kid wondering what the actual F was going on here. Bonkers. That reminds me, I'm not even joking, you guys, of like elementary school assemblies, okay? Where they would literally put paper, construction paper, white printing paper in the doorway, and people would come ripping through. Teach their own. Teach their own. All right, it's not for everyone. Quite the performance. Would love to see it, honestly. I would love if there was video footage of this, because that'd be a great time. That'd be great to witness. The groomsmen did shots out of flasks on the way down the aisle. Oh. In the receiving line, the groom introduced me to his wife as her competition. Nope, not even remotely a contest I wanted to enter. And during the reception, the groom and his friends hotboxed a car. Oh, and the bride was pregnant. Poor woman. That marriage did not make it. That's sad. It sounds like we're just on very different pages. Truly. I mean, she's pregnant. You're out getting drunk and stoned on our wedding night. I don't know. It just seems like we're on opposite pages, but maybe they had a conversation. Maybe the bride didn't care. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm trying to look for like a positive in these stories. Like, well, you know, because we don't know the full story. I don't know these people. My lips are so dry. I can solve that. Excuse me. There we go. You guys already know. Favorite lip oil, Dollar Tree. I got married and all family members were invited, whether I wanted them there or not. I have a super trashy second cousin. She showed up to my wedding in a football jersey. I can only assume that she was protesting my Sunday wedding, that a game was on. Oh my God, I didn't even piece that together. That a game was on and she didn't want to be there any more than I wanted her there. Still though, it wasn't just team colors, it was a full-blown jersey. I don't care about football, but that was Bears country and it was a Packers jersey. Double cringe. Unnecessary. And honestly, just stay home. Even if you were invited, if we don't get along, you don't gotta come. Don't show up, stay home and watch football. I would prefer that over you showing up in a football jersey. My wedding that I'm in tomorrow is on a Sunday. Have you guys ever heard of a wedding on a Sunday? I know it's not very common, but yes, I am standing in a wedding tomorrow that's on a Sunday. I've never been to a wedding on a Sunday in my life. The groom wore flip-flops. The happy couple cut their cakes with matching machetes. That is not where I saw that going. Okay, we went from flip-flops to machetes. No big deal. The groom wore flip-flops. See, that's, you guys know how I feel about feet? Absolutely not. Do I want barefoot anything anywhere near me in my photos? That's, wouldn't do a beach wedding. You know what I mean? Anyways, flip-flops, okay. Yuck for me. The happy couple cutting their cake with machetes. Matching machetes. Why? Did they have some kind of significant meeting? I'm just trying to picture literally a couple with these machetes, like Edward Scissorhand cutting up the cake, and they match to top it all off. It's like friendship bracelets, but machetes. Anyways, all right, those are more tacky and trashy weddings, but maybe they weren't trashy and tacky to you. So let me know your feelings down in the comments. I'm out of here though, okay? Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. I'll see you tomorrow.